Book 7, Lesson 2, Understanding Math. You'll see these names on the test. Anne, Jack, Jackie, Joe, John, Jacob, Jane, Judy, Julie. Doctor, Mr., Mrs., Ms. Fluency Practice Review for Book 7. Basic Fluency Practice. Basic Fluency Practice. Book 7, Lesson 1, Fluency Practice. Book 7, Lesson 2, Fluency Practice. Decoding Review. Adding ER to a verb makes it a noun. Adding these suffixes to verbs make nouns. To wait, waiter. They are in a waiting room. What does a waiter do? A waiter waits. In English, cycle means circle or wheel. For example, plastic can be recycled. Die means two, twice, or double. A diameter is 2 measures. Syllable. Syllable. Alphabet. Commissary. What is your weight? How much do you weigh? Book 7, Lesson 2, Facilitative Vocabulary. Repeat after hearing the word. Number 1, alphabet. Barber. Barbershop. Base exchange. Basketball. Commissary. Problem. Radius. Receipt. Sergeant. Suit. Syllable. To wait. Waiter. Waitress. Say the word that describes the picture. Alphabet. Barber. Is he a barber? Yes, he is. Barbershop. Do you like going to the barber shop? Yes, I do. Base exchange. Basketball. Basketball. Do Saudis play basketball? Yes, some do. Bill. Do you always pay your bill? Yes, I do. Commissary. What is in a commissary? Food is in a commissary. Problem. Is this a math problem? Yes. Yes, it is. Radius. Receipt. Enlisted ranks. NCO ranks. Lower enlisted ranks. Basically, lower enlisted are the same as a Bengali. Are you a lieutenant? No, I am not. Are you a sergeant? Yes, I am. Suit. Do you own a suit? Yes, I do. No, I do not. Syllable. To wait. Waiter. Is he a waiter? Yes, he is. Waitress. Are you a waitress? No, I am not. What is a noun? Nouns act as the naming words in a sentence. They can function as the subject, who or what the sentence is about, or object, who or what receives the action. What is a noun? A noun is a person, place, or a thing. A noun is a person, place, or a thing. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun, a person, place, thing, or idea, to avoid repetition and make sentences smoother. What is a pronoun? A pronoun takes the place of a noun. 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 What is an indefinite pronoun? An indefinite pronoun is a pronoun that refers to a person, thing, or amount in a non-specific or general way, without identifying a particular individual or object. What is an indefinite pronoun? An indefinite pronoun is a person, place, or thing that we don't know. An indefinite pronoun is a person, place, or thing that we don't know. An indefinite pronoun takes the place of a noun. Book 7, Lesson 2, Nouns. Repeat after hearing the word. Repeat the following. Number 1, arrow, bowl, bottom, center, circumference, diameter, error, explanation, half, halves, price, problem, page, radius, symbols, top, total, weight. Say the word that describes the picture. arrow, bottom, bottom, bowl. Do you eat rice from a bowl? No, I do not. Center, center, circumference, circumference. Is the circumference also a circle? Yes, it is. Diameter. Does the diameter divide a circle in half? Yes, it does. Error. Have you seen this error? Yes, I have. Explanation. Is he explaining something? Yes, he is. Is he explaining? Yes, he is. Do you like to explain? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Half. Is this one half of a pizza? Yes, it is. Two halves. Are these two halves of a pizza? Yes, they are. Wolf, wolves. Dwarf, dwarves. Leaf, leaves. Roof, roofs. Page, pages. Price. What is the price? The price is $2. Problem. Is this a math problem? Yes, it is. Is this a problem? Yes, it is. Radius. What is the radius? The radius is the distance from the center to the edge of a circle. Symbol. Symbols. Are these mathematical symbols? Yes, they are. Top. Is the arrow at the top? Yes, it is. Total. Is the total of this problem 3? Yes, it is. Wait. Do you like to wait? No, I don't. Wait. What is your weight? What is a verb? A verb is a word that shows action, state of being, or occurrence in a sentence. It tells what the subject does, is, or experiences. What is a verb? A verb is an action word. 7 Lesson 2. Verbs. Repeat the following. Number 1. To add, to count, to divide, to equal, to explain, to make, to multiply, to subtract, to understand, to weigh. Say the word that describes the picture. To add, to count. Can you count to 10 in English? Yes, I can. To divide, to equal, 100 halalas equal 1 real. To explain. Do you like to explain? Yes, I do. No, I don't. To make. Did you make your bed today? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. At TSI, did you have to make your bed every day? Yes, we did. Today I made my bed. To multiply. To subtract. To understand. To weigh. Do you know how much you weigh? Yes, I do. How much do you weigh? Book 7, Lesson 2. Other words. Repeat after hearing the word. Number 1. Absent. Any. Both. Each. Easy. Every. Hard. Heavy. Into. Light. Minus. More. Multiplied by. Other. Plus. Present. Some. Straight. Than. Times. Say the word that describes the picture. Complete the sentences using the correct word. Absent. How many students are absent? One student is absent. He can't find any gold. There isn't any pork in Saudi Arabia. Both. Do you drive with both hands? No, I don't. Every soldier has a uniform. Each soldier has a different name. Each player has a different job. Every player has the same uniform. Each Pepsi cost 2 and a half SAR. Easy. Is English easy? No, it's not. Every Pepsi is delicious. Every or each is among many. Hard. Is English hard? Yes, it's hard. Heavy. Does this look heavy? Yes, it does. Into. Can you jump into a TV? No, I can't. Can you put a goat into a box? Yes, you can. Light. Is his pack light? Yes, it is. One is light, the other is heavy. To light, light, lighter. Minus. One minus one equals 0. May I please have some more? 2 multiplied by 2 equals 4. One side of the circle is red, the other is blue. Plus. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Present. How many students are present? 1 is present. Some. Here are some beans. 2 is greater than 1. 2 times 2 equals 4. Book 7, Lesson 2, Grammar. English sentences must have a subject, verb, and object. The subject is a noun, the verb is a verb, and the object is a noun. Light, feathers, light is an adjective, light is a noun, and to light is a verb. What is an adjective? An adjective is a word that modifies or describes a noun or pronoun, providing more information about its qualities, quantity, extent, or identity. What does an adjective do? An adjective describes a noun. An adjective describes a noun. Comparison. Tall, taller, tallest, big, bigger, biggest. My youngest child is Betty. Jackson is older, and Sophie is the oldest. youngest, older, oldest. Book 7, Lesson 2, Test Practice. Comparative adjectives, page 47. Comparative adjectives. We use comparatives to compare two things or two groups of things. Grammar. Using comparative adjectives. Listen to the following dialogue. Good morning, students. Today we will make some comparisons. We'll talk about things that are light and heavy. When you weigh a thing, you find out how heavy it is. For example, a book is usually heavy and a piece of paper is usually light. Can you think of other examples? Yes, a tennis ball is light and a baseball is heavy, but they're both the same size. That's right, Jim. A baseball weighs more than a tennis ball. It's heavier. What other ball is lighter than a baseball? How about a table tennis ball? You're right, Tim. The smaller ball is lighter. The little ball you play table tennis with is very, very light. Jane wants to buy a car that is bigger than the car she has now. Book 7, Lesson 2, Test Practice. Some, any, page 55. What is an indefinite pronoun? An indefinite pronoun is a pronoun that refers to a person, thing, or amount in a non-specific or general way without identifying a particular individual or object. What is an indefinite pronoun? An indefinite pronoun is a person we don't know. An indefinite pronoun takes the place of a noun. Grammar. Using some and any as indefinite pronouns. Listen to the dialogue. I made some coffee. It's good and hot. Do both of you want some? Sure, I'll have some. I always like to drink a cup of coffee in the afternoon. No, thanks. I don't want any. I already had 6 cups today. Grammar. Using some and any as indefinite pronouns. Jan. I made some coffee. It's good and hot. Do both of you want some? Debbie. Sure, I'll have some. I always like to drink a cup of coffee in the afternoon. Sally. No thanks. I don't want any. I already had 6 cups today. I'm sorry. I don't have any. The goat on the left is shorter than the one on the right. One is light, the other is heavy. Falcon is lighter than the camel. Which one is taller? The one on the left is taller. Compare the two. Does he have any money? No. No, he doesn't. Compare the three. One is white, the others are yellow and blue. What is the difference between a sphere and a circle? A sphere is round and three-dimensional. A circle is round and two-dimensional. Do you have any money? No, I don't have any. Complete the sentences using the correct word. Do you have any goats? No, I don't have any. Desert, dessert. Pie, cake. Want, need. Want, need. Do you want pie or cake? I'd like both.
Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. That's my other brother Daryl. Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. That's my other brother Daryl. Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl. That's my other brother Daryl.
Twins, fraternal twins, identical twins. Both girls are tall and have long hair. Soccer. Repeat the sentences. I have two sisters. They are twins. They both have the same birthday. Both are tall. Both like sports. But one likes basketball and the other likes soccer. One likes to read. The other does not. Book 7, Lesson 2. Textbook Exercise B. Page 42. Remember, the topic is a one-sentence summary. No details. The BX is a store on a military base. Military people can buy many things they need there. They can buy clothes, toothpaste, and razors. The BX also sells telephones, computers, CDs, and camera film. The BX is near where military people work, and it has low prices. Book 7, Lesson 2. Textbook Exercise Charlie. Number 1. What's the topic? This morning in my math class, we studied shapes. Math is about both numbers and shapes. Last week we studied numbers. Today we begin to learn about shapes and talked first about squares. Tomorrow we will study circles. The next day we'll study triangles. Right now we are learning easy things about shapes. But soon we will do very hard problems using numbers and shapes. Number 1. What's the topic? This morning in my math class, we studied shapes. Math is about both numbers and shapes. Last week we studied numbers. Today we begin to learn about shapes and talked first about squares. Tomorrow we will study circles. The next day we'll study triangles. Right now we are learning easy things about shapes. But soon we will do very hard problems using numbers and shapes. Number 2. What's the topic? Joan has two houses. One is in the city and the other one is near a lake. The house near the lake is not very large, but it's nice. It is white and blue and has nice pictures on the walls and large windows. Joan can see the lake from some of her windows. She goes there to relax. Sometimes she only stays there overnight, but at other times she stays for a few weeks. Number 2. What's the topic? Joan has two houses. One is in the city and the other one is near a lake. The house near the lake is not very large, but it's nice. It is white and blue and has nice pictures on the walls and large windows. Joan can see the lake from some of her windows. She goes there to relax. Sometimes she only stays there overnight, but at other times she stays for a few weeks. Plate. Plate of food. What's the topic? John had a bad day yesterday. First, he was an hour late for work in the morning. Then, he didn't have his desk keys. Also, he was in the suit he wore Tuesday. At noon, he went to a restaurant for lunch. The waiter brought him the wrong plate and made a mistake on the bill. In the afternoon, he didn't get a telephone call he wanted. At the end of the day, he was ready to rest at home. He wanted to watch the basketball game on TV, but his television didn't work. Select the main idea of the paragraph. Today, I emailed my family at home. I left home 6 months ago for a new job in New York. I miss my brother and sister. In the email, I told them about my job, my new apartment, and my new friends. I also told them it is harder to get work in New York than in our city. I asked my sister to come visit me. I hope she will come soon. I like email. It is easier than phoning and costs less. Number 2. Many airmen and sergeants like to go to the Big Onion restaurant. The food there is delicious. Sergeant Miller likes to eat fish. He doesn't like to eat beef. But his friend, Sergeant Connors, likes beef a lot. Sometimes the group goes there for lunch. Dinner at the Big Onion costs $12.95, but lunch is only $5.95. Number 3. My brother Mickey works in a barber shop in a building downtown. Every morning he leaves his house at 8 a.m. and goes to work. He cuts men's hair and shaves men's faces all day long. At 6 p.m., he locks the door of the barber shop and goes home. He has about 25 customers a day. Book 7, Lesson 2. Homework Exercise C. Page HW9. Complete the sentences using the correct word. Book 7, Lesson 2. Evaluation Exercise Alpha. Page Echo 7. Listening. Listen to the question. Choose the correct answer. Answer using the NATO phonetic alphabet. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. A mistake is the same as a what? A diameter divides a circle into what? This box weighs a lot. It's what? I want an apple. This apple's not good. Give me the one. Only 2 students passed the test. It was very what? The line around a circle is its what? These 2 books look good. I'll buy. Your baby is big. How much does she? Book 7, Lesson 2, Evaluation Exercise Golf, page Echo Echo 10. Choose the correct answer. Grandpa is the oldest. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Winter in Jeddah is warmer than winter in Taif. 10 multiplied by 2 is 20. Can you explain it to me? Give 2 cookies to each of the children. 6 minus 3 is 3. I don't know. I'll count them. The price of the skirt is $20. I want both, please. The total is 14. Put it in the center of the table. Rules on how to take a test. Read all the answers. Select a word that has the same sound underlined. Beach. A. Measure. B. Build. C. Decision. D. Humidity. If one answer is different from the others, it is best. Strategy number 6. Use the same verb in the answer as in the question. Use the same verb in the answer as in the question.